Hello everyone, Kilikadawine here playing Pro Cycling Manager 2018. Fitness peak 95%, no, fitness 95%, fitness peak not achieved 89.4 points. Hopefully we will get that before the final stage here in Tour of Iran, Azerbaijan. First stage, a flat stage, but I would call it a hilly flat stage. Second stage, also considered a flat one, but we can see that the finish is interesting. Hilly, all the things you can wish for pretty much for a hilly finish. Stage 3 is a flat stage. Stage 4 a very flat stage, and then stage 5 the mountain stage, the great stage of this tour. We are going to have fun in that one, I hope. Let's get into it. Let's see if we are a favorite for this first. No, we shouldn't be a favorite for the first stage. For the first stage, some decent riders. McCarthy, going to be a tough to get a high finish here. We're gonna do our best. And coming into this tour, we are the leader outsider of the team. Gonna move up a little bit in position because we are at the far back. First stage, race day conditioning of -3. Not a good start to this thing. Should be in better form than this, but I guess the warm weather and all those things are causing some troubles for us. We really need that fitness peak. Less than 8 kilometers left to go. We are not in the best position here for the final sprint. Gonna see if Volkers can help us improve a little bit here. Gonna take the energy gel. Do we see any openings? Can we go out here to the left side? That is probably the windy side though, so might not have been a good move. Now we go out to the right side. Volkers is not able to follow us. I guess that's fine. 2.5 kilometers left to go. We're waiting a little bit longer. Can we improve our position a little bit? There we go with 900 meters left to go. See if we can catch up with some of the people here up front. Should be a top 10 perhaps. It's going to be a close one. Meskesh wins the stage. We are not going to be in the top 10, but maybe 11th or 12th. 13th, 14th place, okay. Not a good start, but that's totally fine. We are not supposed to do that well on sprint stages. I'm actually not really sure what went wrong here. 14th, feel top people are of course very strong sprinters, but feel like we should have been able to do a little bit better than that. Not really sure how we should have played that. I went for a few mountain points here. There was a breakaway, and 2 people attacked away from the breakaway, but then I set the pace to chase down the others just to get a few points together with my teammates. So we have a few points for the mountain jersey in our back pocket if we need to take that out to win the mountain jersey later on. Let's look at the EXP. We gain nothing. 92.4 points towards the fitness peak. I feel like that means we get 3 points per day now, meaning we should have it before the final stage. That will be important. Today's stage is the one with the very interesting finish. It counts as a flat stage, and I'm going to guess that these are all sprint specialists, but I doubt they will be able to win today. I feel like it should be climbers or hill specialists. We are the leader today again, leader outsider. I think that means that they do not really believe that we will be able to do super well, but they still support us. The goal is to get top 5 in the final overall standings. So we do not have any goals for or objectives for this stage. We're gonna have a look here at the finish. That looks dangerous. I guess there will be some sprinters that can survive that, but if I get to decide, that is going to be ridden very fast, and hopefully I will be in a position to be able to decide that. Other than that, I think the stage should be pretty boring, so I'm gonna see you towards the end of this stage. We are 13 kilometers from the goal line and we are in this climb. It's too early to do anything, and we can see that the pace have been high because our rider is halfway out of yellow bar. This Hollenstein setting the pace now with the debut chair on his wheel. Everyone is in this group at the moment. Now we're gonna go into the more difficult climb. Can we set 79 effort here and decide the pace? Looks like Nunos Lanqueros wants to go a little bit faster than that. We are totally fine with that. We're gonna go move up to 85 effort down. See if we can move out from these people. I got up front. Let's do 90 effort. Wow, they are riding so fast. Bradbury, he's done. Even with 90 effort, we still struggle to go up to the front. We managed to do it now when it's easier. We need to recover a little bit of red bar. Then the climbing starts again, this time for the mountain points. We're gonna climb them, we're gonna go fast up to the points. We get a little bit of a gap here. 7.2 kilometers left to go when we were on the top of that climb. 75 effort for now. We have a small gap of 12 seconds. 29 people closed that gap super fast. We're gonna use our energy gel. Wow, everyone is back together again, and it looks like the pace is being set again. 3 people got away in an attack. I don't think they wanted to get away. And now we need to move up. We are all alone, no teammates. I actually clicked the sprint button on accident. Let's see if we can move up now. 89 effort, 1 kilometers left to go. We're gonna sprint. We are not going to win. It's going to be Bevin who wins, but we might get our top 5, maybe even 3rd place. Yes, 3rd place. That was a lot better than what we have been showing earlier on, but we can see that we have so much red bar left to go. That sprint was much easier than I thought it would be. We should have started the sprint a few hundred meters earlier. A great stage, 3rd place. We are in 4th place for the general classification now. That is a good start, especially since everyone ahead of us are sprinters. Maybe not Bevin, he's actually a time trialist with a strong sprint. Sprinter Jersey, we are in 5th place. Mountain Jersey, we are in 2nd place. And we are in 2nd place also for the Youth Jersey. Our team is a bit far behind in 15th place. We're in a pretty good position now after 2 stages. Let's look at the EXP gain. 18 points, not really that good. We are 206 points away from a level up. 3rd stage. Again, we do not have any special objective for this stage. We are riding in the Youth Jersey since we are in 2nd place for that one. And the person ahead of us is riding in another jersey. Breakaway is being formed, but it's mostly going to be about the sprint today. But I also would like to set a pace up this mountain, see if we could get a few points for the mountain jersey, and maybe grill our opponents a little bit. And we used up a few team members. Efting, Volkers were the sacrifices, but we're gonna get the mountain points here. Setting a decent pace of 73 effort here in this climb. Actually, we can see that a few people are trying to move up here and maybe steal our points. We can't let that happen. 80 effort. Make sure that we keep them behind us. No one is attacking, so we're just gonna stay like that and relax. That means we have the mountain jersey on the stage coming after this. 141 riders managed to keep up with us, but we didn't really ride to drop anyone. We just wanted to hurt the competition and then of course get the mountain jersey as a reward as well. So now we're gonna wait for that final sprint of the day, and we can see that there is quite a lot of things going on here in the peloton. We are going a little bit of an uphill now, but since the flats are a bit special here, it's very windy. We can hear the wind maybe a little bit as well. So the pace have been high on the flat and the winds have been dangerous, but the peloton have not been broken. You can see a lot of people are trying to attack here, and with 85 effort we are dropping a little bit in the peloton, but now it's slowing down in the flat and downhill here, coming into the sprint. So we are in a good position again. Can we... Oh, it would have been nice if we could get Bradbury to protect, to do that. I thought he was further back because he was struggling a bit on the previous hill. But I guess he have recovered. He's having a +4 day, so we need to take an energy gel. But I was going to say he's having a +4 day, so he should be very useful here. 4 kilometers left to go. We're gonna move up with 85 effort. Make use of Bradbury to see if we can be in a great position. He's starting to lose a little bit of red bar, but that's totally fine. Let's move up to 90 effort. Bradbury is being pushed to his limit. We're gonna start the sprint with 1.1 kilometers left to go. I think we might be able to take a podium here at least. Wow, he was fast. Pogacar wins the stage, becoming second place. That is a great performance from us because there are a lot of strong sprinters here. So second place on the stage, and we are first in the general classification now, same time as Bevin, Pogacar, Meskech. Sprint jersey, we are tied for second place. And we have the mountain jersey as well as tied for first for the youth jersey. Wow, that was a great stage for us. Bonus points, I almost forgot about the bonus points, 29 of them. Yellow jersey on our back, and that also means that we get a boost in race day conditioning, +2 today. That is very nice. The strategy for today is do nothing. No objective for today, just the same one as on the previous stages. Make sure that we are in the top 5 for the general classification at the end of this tour. It's going to be very tough to keep a hold of the jersey today, because we will need to beat out all of the good sprinters in order to keep the jersey, and that's going to be very difficult on this super flat stage. I'm guessing the winds will be troublesome today, so it's going to be very important that we stay up front, that we are in high effort probably, to make sure that we can keep up. All those things will be important today. and hopefully we will have the energy to compete towards the end of the stage. And with our race day conditioning, I'm betting on it. 12.5 kilometers left to go. The break is just about to be caught as well. One person from the breakaway tried to attack, actually two of them, but it didn't lead to anything. Who is protecting us? We would probably want Bradbury again, because he did well for us yesterday on the previous stage. 8.5 kilometers left to go. And we are actually quite happy here with just being a bit further back. Since the pace is not that high, we do not mind it. Of course, we risk getting boxed in, but we are willing to take that chance now. I need to use the energy gel, I forgot about that. 5 kilometers left to go. Let's see if we can move up a little bit here. Where are you, Bradbury? Moving past a few people. Okay, we're going a little bit too fast. Bradbury is with us, then we can go faster. 93 effort, 94 effort. We're gonna use up a Bradbury here. We need to start the sprint off. I messed up bad. Oh, and I got the hiccups as well. That was awful, but I was focusing too much on Bradbury, and I'm not really sure what happened. 18th place, we failed completely in that sprint. So a horrible stage, and we are still among the 4 people up in at the same time, but we lost positions to Bevin and Pogacar, so we are not going to hold on to the yellow jersey. 6th place for sprinters, we have the mountain jersey since there were no mountain points to speak of. Was there any? No, there wasn't any. Pogacar now have got the lead for youth jersey, but we are at the same time. But we're gonna beat all these people in the mountains. So it's just a question about what other mountaineers are behind us here. If we can hold out when they are trying to get to the top of the mountain. We will lose the race day conditioning bonus for being in the yellow jersey, but we gain a fitness peak, so that part might even itself out. You can see that we are not amongst the favorites to win. We can actually see that the game is not really able to decide if it should be a hilly or a mountain person that wins today. Either way, we should be up there. We should be able to compete. Let's have a look. We have a +2 race day conditioning day. We should be able to have an excellent performance in this mountain, and if not, it's going to be my fault. Let's get into it. Final stage, and we do not have any objective for this stage either. I thought they would tell us to be in the top 5 or something like that, at least in the top 10. I guess we need to set our own objective. I guess they do have the objective of being in the top 5 for the general classification after the stage. So that probably means we need to be in 5th place today or better. And if the predictions are anything to go by, it's going to be tough. But we need to do our very best. Show them that we got what it takes to compete here. Let's have a look at the stage profile. That is an interesting climb. That final climb, maybe not the kind of climb that we prefer, but we need to make the best out of it. Probably going to be defensive this time around. I've been yeah, probably be defensive at least until the final bits of that climb. 18 kilometers left to go. We're chasing the breakaway. We are not in the best position at the moment, but I'm hoping we can improve here before the climbing starts for real. Bradbury is trying to help us. We can see that we are moving up now. That's good. 15 kilometers left to go, and it's going to be a tough one. Pace setters are moving up. One guy is trying to survive in the breakaway. It's Gonzalez, but he is finished. The pace died for a little bit, but then Pöstelberger moves up. He should be able to set a decent pace here. 12 kilometers left to go, and we are trying to stay defensive for now. Bradbury was supposed to help us, but instead it is Eriksson now, but I'm assuming that Eriksson is in no position to help us, probably at the back of the peloton, and it wouldn't really be fair to Bradbury to ask him to come up and join us, because he would probably need to use all of his energy to do so. Let's do it anyway. Bradbury, you might be able to help us a little bit at least. Still Pöstelberger in front. Bradbury, you're not going to make it. Okay, sorry for bothering you. 8.7 kilometers left to go. The pace is starting to get a little bit higher. Is that an attack? Demarchi. Actually, some strong people in that attack as well. We need to follow. Navarro Garcia tried to follow. He couldn't. They are pulling away. What the hell is happening? How can they be that fast? They're using 89 effort and he was blocking us. That bastard. Bastard Navarro. We lost all of our momentum. Will we be able to get it back and close the gap to the people ahead of us? Wow, that guy, Pogacar, is going to win this whole thing. He is going to win the whole thing. 4 kilometers left to go. We need to rest here behind Konrad. Pogacar is going to win everything. He is at the same time as us, but he is miles ahead of us in this climb now, more than a minute, and he is pulling away. 3 kilometers left to go. I need to try and make a move, and of course, as I start to make a move, other people are starting to make a move as well. We are not going to win this thing. We might take second place, but then we need to slow down. 80 effort, 900 meters left to go. We are battling for second place here. Pogacar, he is the supreme winner of this tour. We're gonna take third place on this stage. Alessandro De Marchi beat us to the line. We are in third place, and hopefully we take second place in the general classification. I do not know where Alessandro De Marco were placed ahead of this stage. World class performance by Tadej Pogacar. That was amazing by him. He crushed everyone. Massive talent. Demarchi managed to beat us, but we got the same time as him, together with Jan Bankelands. And you're in second place, 1 minute 26 seconds behind the winner Pogacar, and Demarchi is in third place. So that was at least something. Third place for the sprint jersey. We managed to hang on to the mountain jersey, and of course he also wins the youth jersey. Our team is in 15th place. So that was oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to say that that was a good performance. We are happy with it. Second place, of course, very, very strong opponents here, so we did rather well. Hopefully that will show here as well. Is that 82 points? So we are 92 points away from a level up. Can we get that in Spirit of Tasmania Cycling Tour? Might be tough. Not sure what kind of competition we will be facing there, but we will do everything we can to get those last 92 points for a level up. Would be nice to have that before this season is over. If we don't get it in the Spirit of Tasmania Cycling Tour, hopefully we will get it in training before the season is over. But that will be it for this time. Next time, Tasmania Cycling Tour. Until then, I am Killer Cow Divine. Thank you all for watching.